This is pretty exciting. This is Tucker's first ever build of his own. So it's a samurai based rig.
Hey, it's old samurai.
Sammy axle, Sammy frame. It's basically a samurai, right? Just no body on it. And then we got a bunch of tube for it. He bought some seats, bought some air shocks, saving up for links. What else?
Harnesses, seat covers.
We got a radiator for it. We're gonna build a fuel cell for it. So I think his plan is 4-link rear. We're not 100% sure if we're gonna 3-link or 4-link the front yet. We'll see. It's obviously not gonna be a street rig, so we might splurge and do the 4-link in the front. Kind of helps. I've been in this industry many years, so we have a lot of friends. Might be able to scrounge up some hydro stuff. I got some extra orbitals and pumps from the Ultra 4. So, but it's in here now, and today his buddy that is going to help build this is on his way over, and I might teach him how to build a roll cage. Alright, so we're just getting our initial scale weight and our wheelbase weight figured out, and it's 1,239 pounds the way it sits right now, and our wheelbase 81. So our goal today is figure out where we want to put the seat location, and then we want to cut the frame rail somewhere right in here in this area. We're going to cut the frame rails completely off, and then get this thing set up, welded to some stands, and then we will build out the rear frame rail section first. So once the rear frame rails are done, then we can build our seats and start actually putting the B pillar and the C pillar and the A pillars and all that, coming up with a design. So pretty basic stuff on this video. Just a little cutting, a little tube bending,
Keep going, you're good.
you know,
Still good.
teaching.
Still good.
All right, we're gonna get the drive shaft out. We got it sitting all leveled up front to back, side to side, who ride. Then we're gonna get the rear end out next, slide it back to our desired new wheelbase, and then we'll sprinkle some dirt on it, get out the Sawzall blades, and we have brand new Sawzall blades for this project. But I think we only have to make 2 cuts on the entire thing, so we should be good there.
It's only got 30.
You gonna sprinkle some dirt on it?
No.
What do you mean no?
Where's the bolts at? Where's the bolts at? Is this the one?
Is that a left-handed impact?
Huh?
Is that a left-handed impact? Because I know you're left-handed.
That's not 4.
Were you when we were racing out of Bremerton or when you were out there last weekend with us, did you hear me ask Carson to use the open end of the Allen wrench?
Yes.
That was funny.
Make sure you're going the other way.
Is the battery low? I threw him off the left-handed impact question. Ooh, she's in there.
Oh, battery's almost dead, that's why.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, let's get the big boy battery.
So some of the upgrades that we're gonna do on this thing, 4-link, 3-link, possibly a 4-link front. I think I mentioned that earlier. It's probably gonna get a Samurai hood and grill, and then everything else we'll make by scratch and from hand. I want to teach these kids how to do some metal fab work. Tucker, he's been out here since he was like 4, so he knows enough to do it wrong. Hudson is a very smart kid. He's a very smart kid as well, so he'll pick up on everything quick. But I want to teach him some CAD work, running the CNCs. I will. I will TIG weld the cage up for them,
Oh, yeah.
but they're going to design it, and I will just make sure that it's structurally sound, and if it is, we should be good. They've already got colors picked out. They've got...
Oh, we actually don't have colors picked out.
Oh, you don't have colors
Nope.
picked out? I thought it was red and black.
I mean,
It's company... Dude, you can have it any color you want as long as it's red and black.
what?
Yeah, or we do the opposite of the Ultra 4. Green and gold, but backwards.
Green links and all that kind
All
of stuff.
green links, gold body.
Okay.
Maybe we'll put it up to debate. Maybe we'll paint...
Ooh, we should do a poll on YouTube to see what colors to do.
You want a poll?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Might end up being pink or something.
No. I overrule it would not be pink.
All right.
Rainbows.
Why don't you grab a breaker bar and bust that thing loose?
We don't.
You got 12 mil stuff?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Break bar. Break bar.
It's gonna keep all Sammy axles, tranny transfer case, and I think the biggest tire we're gonna probably stick on is a 36. So we are sponsored by by Milestar tires. So I'll see if I can't get them to help us out on a set of tires. Maybe somebody's got a used set laying around, or they have a used set they use for like a photo shoot or something. We can get it at a discount because you know, they're kids. This is their build. I know a lot of guys are gonna say, "Oh man, that must be nice." You know, your kids are building a buggy in a fab shop. But the deal is, I mean, they could be out doing drugs, right? They could be out doing stupid stuff. So my son has been working super hard, 2 jobs actually, to fund to buy the parts for this. So that's the whole purpose of this build, is teach them, go to work, make a living, save some money, plus put some money into a hobby and have a good time. So I am super excited to see how it turns out. All right, rear end's getting ready to come out. How we looking, boys? You learned a new trick today?
Huh?
You learned a new trick.
Yeah, just thought on that.
So we've got our measurements figured out on our wheelbase, and we are going to be 93-inch without moving the front. So we're going to do a 12-inch stretch in the rear.
Hold on. Just make sure you don't go flying backwards. Whew, that nut's hot.
What was that? You guys said you got a hot nut?
What? Yep.
Hot nuts!
Hot nuts!
She's got hot nuts!
Ah, God. Damn, it's hot. Ah.
Is that like literally hot?
Well, it is for me, because it was right on impact. It was a surprise.
Surprise? It was unexpected to be that warm.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let me do this. Yes. Yeah, I just let's go. That.
It's okay. We all ride the struggle bus every once in a while. All right, so why don't you grab a spring, and then Tuck, you grab a spring, and then I'll slowly roll the rear end back.
These springs, $100.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
For free.
they look like they're in really good shape too, like a 2-inch lift. All right, let's take her on back.
That's not just gonna like do stupid things, right?
Nope, let's keep going. Let's get it all the way out of the way for right now.
Jump release spring.
Yep. And then just roll that back towards the bandsaw. So roll yourself up. Okay, now.
Who let this impact
Hey,
here?
Hudson's fired.
First day on the job. Yeah. Let me turn. Go.
There you go. That's good right there. All right, now we need to get the sawzall out.
Oh my God! That's rear axle.
It is pretty cute. You sure you don't want to put it like a 14 bolt or something in it?
Let's make a bench on it.
We can make a spinaroo out of it. You're seeing one of those?
Oh,
You weld the seat on the pinion and then tow it behind the lawnmower. All right, so you guys want to get cutting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, grab the sawzall, grab a sawzall blade, and I'll mark it out for you.
I bet.
You didn't just say that.
I did say that.
Can you get the 210 plugged in, Tuck?
Yeah.
All right, Hudson, we need to run a piece of 1x1 from there to there before we cut the frame. So just measure from where you
Outside
taped,
to
yeah, outside to outside. So
29.5.
yeah, so let's make it 29.
Jump scare.
So let's do a 29-inch piece of 1x1. Here, I'll grab a piece over here. $29, Capitan, $29. Where you going? Huh? What you doing? Everybody loves shop dogs. This is a good girl. Alright, so they're gonna get that cut.
Lay it down.
Make sure it's 29 and not 92.
Okay, so this guy, nope. Oh, wait. That's easier. Actually, it doesn't matter. They do that. Well, I usually don't. I'll tell you what.
No, you don't need to mark it. Just butt the magnetic end of the tape to the blade.
I'm letting him figure it out, so.
Okay.
So, let's check the face. Go. And then 29. It's good enough.
Okay. Hudson, up on the loft up there, there's a can of brake cleaners, paper towels. Bring that over to the table. One can and just like one paper towel.
One of them is empty, one of them is full.
We have an empty can of brake clean just hanging out here?
Yep.
Nice.
Correct. Small piece of the red.
Alright, 342 should be good there.
Walkie tape. Better than the wall.
Use that to clamp on. Rip it. Just remember that old toothless, that blade is missing like 10 teeth. We had to go get a new blade this morning. But she's still got a samurai build left in her. Yeah? Oh, that sounds good.
It's time.
That sounds amazing. Hand that to Hudson, he can get that cleaned off, and then grab a strong hand clamp tuck. Just wipe the whole thing down so it's clean. Strong hand.
They want the small.
Let's do a small one.
Easier put over right first. Oh. Not very smart. Look at. I don't know where we're using this.
We're gonna go right across. Old body tab right here.
Okay.
So have Hudson just lay that tube on. Get your welding hood and your gloves. Burn that thing on there.
We're welding it on or tacking it on?
Let's put some hefty tacks on it. That's good, Hudson. Perfect. Now, what I want to do is we need to get this thing square, okay? Because we're going to actually use this as a control point, all right? So you can go ahead and just put a light clamp on it. And then what we'll do is...
Put another clamp on that side.
Yeah, put another clamp on that side. And then we'll start with measuring from the old spring boxes from the front back to that. And then maybe we'll check from the motor mounts back and we'll see how close that is, all right?
Film like, I want to like film like their face, not like my big screen like this. He's like,
Oh, I'm supposed to push the red button?
Yeah, I thought it was filming.
Oh, God. So 27,
and
3/8?
No, it's 3/8.
You had the wrong eighth.
It's good enough. Hammer. Ah.
Okay, let's
Wait,
do a
isn't
couple.
that's moving the other side.
Yeah, I know it's moving that side. What we'll do is we'll get one side perfect, put a tack on it, and then I'll check that measurement. If it has to go forward, you want to tack on this front side.
How?
Okay. Tack right here in this corner first, please.
Who needs welding gloves?
I would. This is a like partially galvanized frame. There's the set sitting right there.
Yep. Nope.
So we're probably gonna do a little sparklering.
Yay. Sparklers.
Yay.
Did you make a stick weld with sparklers?
I just saw that video. I think it was sent to us like 27 times on the 3rd of July.
Yep. But we didn't try it.
No, I didn't try it, unfortunately.
Sad.
Actually, hold on. Let's move this back a little bit so we're not rubbing on the transfer case. Let's give it some rim.
Hey, it's only been like.
So just go ahead and tack right here, and then I'll get new measurements.
Yeah, we're not gonna weld.
Well, we would if you hooked the rest of it
Oh
up.
my god, grab that.
You want some cutters? Dude, I need to make that hoodie.
What?
It says, I forgot the ground, and it's got like the welder stinger way out with a bunch of wire around it.
No, it should weld now, so that's nice.
Give it one more. Yep, whip it down onto the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a little bit.
It has been a minute.
I can't remember how long.
Alright, so we're 27 5/8 now. So we want to make this one 27 5/8. Ooh, 9/16, so we're so close. Okay, now before you tack this side, let's make a couple measurements to something on the back of the chassis just to see how close this actually is. So we'll call that 51.
95.
51. Oh, nice, dude. Okay. Go ahead and get a tack in there. And that shows you that these mounts themselves are not actually even. You got your cutters?
Oh my god.
I'm that guy. What'd you say? Oh my god.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. You're not. Pressure's on.
Okay, now get all four corners pretty good.
What do you mean? It smells good. What caught fire?
The metal.
Oh, I saw like a little of a flame. I was like, oh god. Samurai's vaping.
Right.
That smells amazing.
Nope. Smells like lungs no more.
God, that stinks.
Nice.
Don't breathe that in. Fan going?
I missed that weld so bad.
Alright, perfect. Now let's make some measurements on where to cut this.
Not perfect. Good enough.
Alright, that's good. That's it.
Oh god, it's so wrong cutting this.
Get your fence all the way up.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Just cut straight down.
You'll have to use one of these.
Yeah, just get it all the way to the bottom. Good. Okay.
Good.
No. Is it stuck?
You kind of.
Okay, go cut down. Stop. Cut down when you get to the bottom, and then stop and then pull the blade out of the bottom. There you go. Now pull back. All right, switch.
Hudson, remember that. Okay.
You're up, Huddy.
All right.
Safety glasses. You already used one of those before?
No, I'll figure it out.
You're about ready to learn how.
All right. All right. It'd be like cool if you did.
So here, Tuck.
You want to hold the...
So what you want to do is keep it tight against your part, and then you want to cut right down the center of that line all the way to the bottom. Okay? Yeah, how about it? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay.
Now cut the rest off or hold it?
Okay, go ahead and cut the rest of it off. Okay, now hand it over to Tucker. Oh yeah, you guys are professionals, filming and working at the same
Wait.
time. What do you even need me for?
To hold the part that we're cutting?
Oh, all right, fair enough.
That side. Holy crap.
We got a bicycle now.
A bicycle.
Well, you guys are committed now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's take this outside. Watch out, Bean.
Who's connector straighter? Nah, that's... Alright, let's look at these cuts. Straight?
Not straight.
It's all good.
Okay, let's do, what you guys grab a broom, get everything swept up, wiped up.
Gotta go. Yay!
We're gonna load that. Tucker, we need to get that 3/16 that we picked up this morning on the Torchmate so we can make our end caps for the frame. I'll get that stuff wire wheeled for you and we'll do some welding. Alright, back half is 100% removed. Got the frame cleaned up. Got the rear set where it's gonna go. Got some landing spots cleaned up over here. So these guys are gonna get 45s cut on the end of that. What we'll do is we'll take this tube. We're gonna cut a little bit off the end right there on a 45 and then again on the other side. We'll throw it in the notcher.
Cutting it down.
And that is gonna be the start of the boat side. That'll basically, we'll have a leg coming off here at 45 degrees and there'll be another one back here to start, and then you'll have a, like, follow my finger, like a perimeter. Goes around, shoots off that way. So then the seats that he has for it will drop down into place, and then we can put the B-pillar in and then go from the vertical B-pillar all the way back. They want it to look kind of like a little truck, so that'll actually be pretty easy to do, because then we can run the C-pillars down pretty short. What do you got? 6 inches roughly? 6-inch ribbon curls, honey. All right, so run in 6 inches and then remove all the mill scale. You got that, Hudson? We're working on our first set of outriggers that'll attach to the frame. Once these ding dongs, I think they're getting burned out for the day. It's understandable. So, you know, you would think at 15 years old they could hang with the old man and work 25 hours a day, but hey, Hudson, don't swing that down too hard and smack the table there.
Whack.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds you of like those bayonet things that the cops use, you know?
So we'll get that cleaned up, get those bars tacked on, then we'll tag it to the chassis next.
Yes. Say that again. 3 little lines.
3 little lines?
3.
The 3 little lines went shopping.
The 3 little, it's like the 3 little
Hudson,
piggies.
you gotta get this bar cleaned up so we can.
The other bar?
Get it welded on.
So what are you doing right here?
Squaring.
Oh,
What are you doing?
videoing you squaring up the tubes.
Solid.
Let's get some in or close up action when you start welding this thing together. Oh, you're over here. Oh my god. TIG welding's gotta be the coolest form of welding.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty hot.
Huh?
It's actually pretty hot. It's not really that cool.
Oh. Ha ha ha. We got Mr. Funny Guy over here. Definitely not gonna be worse than my jokes.
Yeah, let's do a test fit real quick. Oh, what side is this?
Huh?
What side is this? Driver's side.
Hey!
God bless you. God bless you.
Have you guys ever sneezed and then tried to burp at the same time? It's not.
Okay. Yep. So let's get the other one built really quick.
Ugh.
I'll put a little more safety package on here.
It just crumbles when we try to put it on there.
That was close.
What'd you do?
Dipped in and out.
Oh.
Did it so fast though, it doesn't even make a difference.
You just said it's
Yeah.
crazy. We're gonna stop filming for a second because this phone's about dead. Yep.
Go plug it in. Go plug the phone in.
With the tube? Okay. What if, you know what? Pop quiz, you know what this is called? It's called a stinger, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Is it though?
I don't know. So the boys are kicking butt on this thing. We got the started the cradle in, and then we just cut. Go ahead, go after it. We cut the bar out that we had tacked in to keep the frame square. So anyway, we're going to get these little cutoff wheel marks. With those, weld it up, sand it down, and then we're going to set both seats in. And then once the seats are set in, we'll be able to start doing the B-pillar. But coming out pretty nice. Like I said, we're gonna, everything that attaches to the chassis is gonna be MIG welded. Everything from there out is gonna be TIG. You want to show him that he doesn't need so much wire sticking out?
That's it. Okay. Pro tip. You want to give me a little bit?
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's dark that way.
And for these, you just go and just.
Oh, just across.
Yeah. Since we're nothing really crazy, we'll about cut out like that. And she just want to put it on there, just.
Just not so fast. Travel speed.
Yeah.
You're fine. Yeah, looks great. Once you guys switch, Tuck, you can do the other side, and then we'll get the grinder out and smooth those off.
No, you're not. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I don't need those.
Watch him totally mess it up.
What?
So watch him totally mess it up.
That would be kind of funny.
Once you guys grab the seats and just toss them in, just so we can get a gander what we got to build here.
Oh man, a lounge
I know. You're not going to be able to sit there and not do anything anymore. So you actually have to work the rest of the day.
I asked what you did, and you said sit there and look pretty, so.
I did say sit there and look pretty, didn't I?
Oh, heck yeah, the driver gets a nice seat.
So, obviously go back to the bar we just put in. Okay. Yep.
About
Okay.
there, probably is good.
All right. I'm liking that. Then our B pillar is going to shoot. So, we have to make sure that our B pillar location is going to clear the seat, which everything looks good. So we could even go up higher with the seats, you guys, and then we can move them closer to almost where they touch, because that's sitting pretty low. I mean, you're almost sitting on the factory frame rails.
Yeah.
So we might have to make some temporary tabs.
Hold on, but we want the shifter to be like right here. We want this to be like right here, because if it's too high up.
Yeah,
like
but
this?
I honestly think those are a little too far back. So what we need to do is build something that we can just set the seats on and you can sit in it. So that way you can extend your arm into first gear and then make sure you reach the shifters and everything. You know, the steering, if we do full hydro, it doesn't matter. We can mount the orbital wherever we want, and we're gonna build the pedals too, so we can mount the pedals wherever we want. But the driver's seating position has to be adjustable.
Or
Well, if Izzy wants to drive it, or I want to drive it, or Hudson, or KJ, or Tom, I mean anybody, we want to make sure that anybody can drive it. That's okay, right?
everyone except KJ.
Oh, all right.
Everyone thinks it's
So let's come up with a system. Let's come up with something to temporarily set those on, whether it be a sheet of aluminum that we just bolt in somehow or clamp in. So let's get onto that, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, the boys have used up the time and the material that they have. So they've got the front end removed, the chassis anyway. They got the wheelbase set where they want. It's a 12-inch stretch in the front, 6-inch in the rear. And then we've got the outer structure of the cage tacked in, and the tube work down below in the bottom of the chassis for the upper links is also done. So we're gonna grab some more DOM, and then we'll finish out obviously with the blue lines go, and then the obvious, you know, we'll go across the top. We got to put some bars in the driver's compartment area. We'll probably do 1/8-inch plate front frame horns that run out, and most likely I think we're gonna do a Toyota steering box, like an IFS box, drill and tap it, hydro assist in the front. That's kind of what we're leaning towards. We'll do a 3-link in the front, pillow block front drive line, get it away from the oil pan a little bit so we can get some more up travel on that side, and then traditional 4-link in the back. So we got to get material, probably 3 nights, no, I'd say 2 nights on the cage. It'll be pretty much the cage structure will be done other than seat mounts, and I can fully TIG weld that for them. And then we'll do the rear 4-link first, and then once the rear axle is sitting up at bump, a friend of ours has air shocks that Tucker's gonna buy, so we need to go get those. So we'll get the rear end 4-link done at bump, and then we can run the back of the C-bars down and build some kind of cool TIG welded shock mount for the rear. And then we'll go to the front half, 3-link the front, build the front frame rails, and start bringing the chassis from the firewall out forward, and then we can mount the front shocks. So, you guys had a good time?
Yeah.
Tucker's got wisdom teeth coming in, so
Yay!
he's having a blast. Hudson, you had a good time?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Stop.
So I'm just trying to teach them both that as they grow up, they're never going to be professionals at anything. They're just going to know enough to do it wrong.